Yo, what's going on guys? Godrekton here today, bringing you a new video. In this game we are playing against a Ksante, back again on this account. I think in terms of my YouTube content, I think this account is going to be like the main stable account at the moment when it comes to commentaries, especially off stream as well. And being that it's like early season 2, it is like my practice account before I try my main rush. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm on this account all the time, it's basically because of that. And I'm also recovering still from COVID. Anyhow, you might have noticed that this game I have a different setup. So I'm going Conqueror and I'm also going Ghost this game. Being that I'm against Ksante, and I feel like a lot of the season is... I don't know. I feel like a lot of my games... Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. I literally just started recalling and I tried to adjust my chair and stuff, and then he walks into the bush and my hands are off my keyboard. Okay, well, not bad. I don't like W start level 1 into Ksante, but when you have an invade like that, it is what it is type of deal, right? Anyhow, as I was explaining, I'm taking Ghost right now on some of my games, because the games where I feel like I'm lacking moon speed compared to champs like, let's say, Vladimir, Jinx passive, maybe Ksante with all his dashes and stuff like that, maybe all the slows too, it gives me a lot of ways to kind of maneuver against that and actually be able to play the game. Without Ghost, I feel like I'd be kited into oblivion. And right now I'm just kind of testing this whole setup out to see how it feels. And so far, it feels really amazing for team fights, and it's nothing like alien to me. I used to main Ghost back in Season 6, and then I stopped a while. Obviously, there's people like RTO as well that tried to play it and encouraged it. So level 1 against Ksante, I would be poking him down with Q and trying to get push level 2. But because I have W here, I kind of need to substitute how I play. Okay, interesting. Just cancel my mortal attacks there. If he walks closer, I'll just go for my EW. I took E here just so I can like get a W trade off and chunk him out. But it's not like... doesn't look like it's really going to happen at the moment. Too close to his tower, the wave. Fury combo there, get him half health now. So like the last video, a lot of this matchup is basically all about movement. So trying to dodge his Qs when they come out, like walk in and out. Whenever there's a low HP minion, you're going to see Ksante trying to Q it. So it's your chance to like kind of walk out of it. And even bait it out that way as well. I can go for a ward here now. So I'm going to run down here, I have timer. Drop it here, just here. So see, Nocturne on it. I actually could destruct this fight, but the thing is, I'm not really confident in myself there, because Ksante is roaming down, Lee's not in position to come. Ksante does miss some XP and gold though for that, so it's actually pretty good. Now that we know the jungle is on the side of the map, I'm actually just going to let the wave push. Crab is spawning too. Missed the minion there. I see him over there. Looks like Lee's very late, so I'm actually going to maybe start walking. It's kind of bad though, this big wave. I don't think we do this. No, we don't do this at all. It'd be kind of troll just to like go for that there when I have this giant wave. Just gonna ghost. That was clean. Really good play there. I take a lot of damage though. Can you help me out? Kinda need help here. I don't care if I don't get it. I need to just back. Ah, but he freezes though. It's so difficult. I need one more wave crashed into the tower. He's gonna go for Q here. I need to dodge it. Ksante is so fucking annoying. We just leave now. Don't need to fight. We got him low enough, and he can't freeze a wave. If he throws a lane on me there, it was practically really bad for me. I mean, he's still getting to do that. Really rough start. What can I do though? What can I do though? Anyhow, we're gonna go Cleaver now. I don't know why I keep saying anyhow. Do I go Phage really? I guess so. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that word. I never say it usually, but I notice when I commentate, I say this word. I don't know why. It just kind of pops out. So, there was a lot of shenanigans that went on there. I mean, Lee gets 2 kills. I think that's perfectly fine overall. If Lee can snowball the map as a jungler, it's really, really good for us. In this lane, I don't really have a lot of kill pressure. Believe it or not, it's actually after 6 I kind of do, because if he ults into me, he basically wastes all his tank stats for damage, and I can one-shot him on that angle. But yeah, that's kind of like how it usually is. But other than that, it's basically a Stonewall matchup. You try to, like, level 1, you try to, like, spam him with Q. Try to go for a level 2 all-in. It's like how you usually play it. You want a lot of room in this lane, too. Oh, damn, he's actually hitting all Qs. I don't know how I can get hit by every Q in, like against Ksante mains, but people that don't play it. I mean, I don't know if this guy actually plays it, maybe. Oh dear, this ain't good at all. Well, he had 6. I kind of tunneled on that. Surprised. But I guess it's because I had Lee just in my lane trying to shove in. Unlucky. Well, is what it is. I didn't really account for him 6. I'm just talking too much. I fucking suck at commentating. I really suck at commentating. I don't know what would be a good alternative though. Like maybe I could just like play a game and then VOD review it, possibly. But I don't know. I think I just want to try and get better at this type of style of videos too. So maybe that's like what I'm trying to do, I guess. So as it stands right now, we're a little bit in a rough spot here. I mean, the matchup is practically 50-50, and Renekton does well just due to the fact like he has, you know, no resource, like he can just spam Qs and stuff, and Ksante has mana, but he does become really annoying to deal with, as you can see with some of these like Qs and slows and everything. But I could also be playing a lot better. Like I told you, the matchup is all about moving, so I need to click more. I'm also going Cleaver, and I'm going for a more traditional Bruiser build this game, because I'm yet to try it out really. Like the oldest Bruiser build is like Cleaver Titanic into like a Sterix or, you know, a tank item third. Got W now. You don't want to blow your combo on Ksante. Oh, really? Gonna kite out here now. And this is why Ghost is really good on Renekton though as well, by the way. This is why Ghost is super good on Renekton. Ah. Because he also makes you miss minions. But no, so in these fights, like, while I just got ganged up on, I basically had my Conqueror stacked. I could play it perfectly with my Fury. I can kite out for abilities and also just, like, choose my fights a lot more carefully too. And I can even use Ghost as, like, a way of escaping as well. It's not just used aggressively to chase people down or even outplay situations, but it's also just very good for, like, being able to escape or even, you know, make it to fights as well. There's a lot of, like, versatility with Ghost of Saroon, and that's why it's, like, pretty good on Renekton. I have tried Ghost Ignite on some playstyles, if you guys are also wondering. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan without Flash, because I do feel like Flash as a resource is still super good. But I know there are some matchups, though, where it is pretty good as well. Like, Trendemir can be good, for example. But you don't need it, though. You really don't need something like that, but you can do it if you want to. It's like a playstyle thing, more so. Well, hopefully Ksante learned his lesson now. Gonna go wait for the wave to crash back a little bit. He has third Q. I'm going W max, but I actually want Q max here. I prefer Q max this matchup because the Q healing, just like being able to hit him with Qs is pretty important. Okay. Next time he walks up, I'm going to go for a fight here. He's in kill range. The thing you need to be careful about Ksante, by the way, is every time you're near a wall, he will look for any opportunity to ult you. So you want to try and stand in the middle of the lane, and I think with these map changes, it does like help out a lot more as well. And just being able to avoid that. I need to push right now. I'm kind of being baited here. Gonna go for a bit of a deeper ward. Oh, thank you, Nocturne. Thank you. You might go for mid. Gonna ping Nocturne there. Then I have my Q-Max. I'm pretty strong. The good thing about Q-Max too, of like Cleaver Rush, is like your Q hits like a truck against tanks as well. Like it does really nicely. Oh, that was close. In a way, if you think about it, Ksante is like a better Skarner on a top lane. Like if you guys know, Skarner on a top is a thing, especially on the NA region, because there's like a guy called Murphos who plays Skarner on a top, and his whole game plan is basically like ulting you in the tower, and then just like CCing you down. Ksante does the same thing but better because of all the stuns he has and mobility to make that play happen. So you have to be like super careful as well, like trying to take fights in the turret, or even trying to push in the turret. He's very scary. So we have Black Cleaver on back now. He did just teleport to lane. I'm still stronger than him though. I'm literally so much stronger than Ksante right now. Gonna keep the wave like this. Maybe I'll go for Crash here. I actually want to crash the wave in for Cleaver. And dude just use this TP as well, so it's pretty good for us to maybe do it now. Got Q timing up. With Q max as well, it helps us push in waves quickly. Let's start maxing E. Make sure the wave comes in though first. Some people make the mistake of just like leaving the wave where it's like here and then you get froze on. And as soon as you get froze on, you come back to lane and then jungle ganks you, right? And you're dead. Like it happened on my first death this game. I mean, it did happen like that, right? I believe so. So yeah, it's like very important and you have to be very wary of how you're shoving in waves. It's like spatial awareness, right? And also just like not map reading, just wave reading, you would say, like just reading wave states, like where they are. Like right now, reinforce the wave comes in, wave is here, it's gonna full reset, it's gonna meet in the middle. Right now it's gonna meet there. Here it's like slow pushing towards my side. It's like these little things that make a big difference in understanding how to play the lane as well. Right now I can play the lane long, so I have more ways to kill Ksante. Like I'm really strong right now. I'm very strong. They are fighting there though. I'm not sure if it's winnable. I see Lee's health is super low. I'm just gonna ping that Ksante might come. I went Swiftness boots this game too because I want to be very mobile against that team. It helps a lot with the Ghost as well, having a lot of slow resist on top of these boots as well. So it feels like super nice just to like play team fights. So he's just gonna dash instantly. The W is a big resource that we get out. Really big for us. There's barely any cooldown. He's gonna go for this. He will go for this. He's greedy. Now we fight him off this. Right now we can just freeze on Ksante. If he comes up, I kill him. I have Ghost up as well. As long as I don't get CC'd into a wall and he escapes that way, we're basically fine. I can bait W here or something. Okay, big. Wait for E timing next. 8 seconds. His cooldown's a lot longer than mine. Boots as well help me like have faster dash speed as well, so I can really just like instantly get onto him as well, which is very helpful. It's not the biggest like thing, but it helps, of course. Everyone is kind of fed on that team. This is going to be like another 1v9 type of game. It's going to be a little bit more difficult because I'm playing Bruiser. Bruiser Renekton does not carry the hardest compared to full AD, however. But you are very tanky and you still do a lot with the build. Like, it's really good at, like, enabling your team. So maybe I can get my team back in the game. Also, excuse me for that sound. It is my chair arm. My chair is currently broken, so it's a little bit of a problem when I'm trying to game sometimes. I've denied a lot here, but I did just break my freeze on accident. Can't really dive Ksante. There's a lot of variables before I can dive him. He didn't use his W either, so it's pretty much impossible to go for dive here. He can also flash in front of you and ult you into tower, so you need to be very careful about that for diving Ksante. Here we can just go for dive though. I'm going to start walking into my team. Miscue. Just go for kill though. Probably don't need to do that all for the support, but it's just about sending a message. He wants me to take it. Fair enough. Don't mind. Next time we're going to be going into Titanic. So I'm yet to try this right now, which is really strange because since the start of the season, I actually wanted to try Cleaver Titanic. Because it's basically the most old school Bruiser variant build there is. So, you know, it was definitely my interest to playing that, but I was also playing full AD and testing like the new items to see how they're doing. Yeah, I think right now, Bruiser is not as bad as people make it out to be. It's just that people are so emphasized on building a Sundered Sky or Spear of Sojin to the point where they actually forget that, you know, Renekton's actual good items are in Cleaver Titanic and Bork and all these other good items, right? So I think that's like the main problem people have right now when it comes to itemization on Renekton. Let me just drink some water real quickly. Need to keep hydrating as I'm a little bit sick still. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. This tower is very low here, by the way. Is this my mid laner? Okay, it's not my mid laner. Okay, watch this. It's time to go driving, boys. Gonna get in the rift, the rift whip. Just gotta charge it down mid now. Does it one shot? I have no idea, by the way. Okay, it kind of does actually. It's so fun. I'm so happy they did that. Okay, let's try and like go to another lane. Our bot lane is in dire need of us right now. We're gonna go charge down here. Maybe there's something we can make happen. Yeah, this is so cool though. I like that I can just instantly get to a fight if needed. And there's been some fights already where I've been able to use it properly. Well, I don't get the full usage out of that, but it's okay. Also, keeping track, the last couple minutes, I've just took top tower, I've took mid tower, and now I've took bot tower, just from that alone. Like, I'm really snowballing the map right now, and it's super important as Renekton. And because I did that, I come back, I can get Titanic. I see my Jhin going top lane, but I think he's just going to get rolled by Ksante. So, I'm not looking forward to seeing that. Next time is going to be Titanic now. Titanic right now is very strong Renekton with all the stats it provides. A lot of health, a lot of AD. It gives us so much, and because Renekton's ult also gives bonus health on top of that, you're gaining like even more health as well, which synergizes very well. On top of like a Starrick's Gauge too. It all just amounts up really nicely. So what's going on top lane? Jin's holding on to his life and outplays it. Let's go. I don't have Ghost right now. If I had Ghost, I'd turn this. Oh, yeah, wait. They need to wait. Oh, they asked for it. They asked for it. I'm just saying, like, they asked for it. Need to make sure I'm not near a wall though. Like if you have Ghost, this is the power that Ghost gives you guys. Like it's so good. For the longest time, I stopped using it though because you do sacrifice some like laning power in the process of building it. Well, not building it, taking it. Sorry. But I don't know. In games where you know there's not gonna be a lot of kill pressure, or like maybe you're confident where you can kill your matchup, taking Ghost just means you have more ways to impact the map and have an opportunity to carry a game as well. So it's just very nice to have overall. Okay. The thing that she thinks I'm like going for her, but I'm really not interested. I really don't care. I'm actually going towards the Vladimir here because he's cut off. And he probably used W already. Okay, no. Oh. I wanted to yoink that so bad. You guys don't even believe how much I wanted to yoink that. Wait, who's this? He's too fast. I'm not catching this at all. I have 25 seconds. We need to run straight to this right now. This is like perfect macro game. A little bit. Fuck, I've got nothing to take. I have no time. Let's just get on the map. I haven't got time to sit there and try to take camps. Like, yeah, if I took camps, I could probably get my Starix Gauge and sell D-Blade. But in these type of moments, I literally need to be on the map. I am the carry, you know? So it's all on me to just try to always be there every fight and do the best that I can. So I'm going to pick my team to come here. Jin should have been coming towards bot lane here. I'm not sure why he hasn't. I'll try and speed this up. I'm the jungle here, not my jungle. I'm looking at Bard to see what he does. Just thinking. Okay, it was a little bit risky for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna go top. I really want to go side lane, bot lane, but the thing is, my team's just gonna, I don't know. I don't think it's good, like, Jin being top either. It's better if he's, like, mid lane, because he's kind of strong. He has nearly 3 arms completed. He's better being in another lane instead of against Ksante. He's not getting his true potential there. Neither am I, though. I think I'd prefer Echo being here. What's going on there? Well, Jinx gets caught. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to continue to keep side laning here. Just going to hard shove in the wave. Maybe I could like bring people towards me. I'm also getting a lot of soul XP. Did Ksante teleport? Looks like maybe he just ran mid lane. Possibly. Also, I took demolition runes, so I'm going to be able to just take tower pretty well as well with all this additional HP. Just gonna get out of here. I want no business. I mean, it's actually not that bad for me. I can fight this if I want to. I thought like Nocturne might come in. Nah, he's bot side. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Take the sword now. We have Sterix on base. So right now, we're kind of just waiting for an objective to appear. Baron is available. Dragon's in 3 minutes. There's nothing else really going on. Unless like their team just stockpiles mid lane. That's when I want to go in there and try to, you know, do something. But in terms of like general stuff right now, I'm just trying to shove in waves. No one is bot lane right now. I think our team's kind of just trolling. Oh dear, I'm trolling. I hate being top lane. It's like, I want a bot lane because I know it's just better macro and I can like outplay better. Like being here is just classic like inting. I wasted everything to our panic. So that was really bad of me. But we pick up the kill there. I had a lot of gold to back onto. It's just like a really dumb play being there. Like there's no motive or incentive being there for me as a top laner. I'm better off just going bot and side laning there. But, you know, as the butterfly effect goes, if that never happened, maybe we'd never have just got this Baron now. So, you know what I mean? That's kind of like what it takes sometimes for things to happen. But in actuality, though, that would never be the best play there, in my opinion, like what I just did. I'm better off just shoving wave after, like, we saw Nocturne here and just, like, I don't know, resetting on Sterix. Then if Ksante is hard pushing, I catch wave and just go towards mid. But yeah. Gonna go bot now. I'm not gonna go fuck. I'm just gonna keep going bot lane. If I go top, it's just trolling. Echo should be there. He keeps like going mid lane with the rest of them, and he's getting like no farm. It's quite a big mistake for mid lane, but at the same time, it's one of them things where it's a bit hard. Okay, he's actually going top now. Finally. I don't know what it is, by the way, but since Titanic's been added back into the game, like it used to be, like with the active, It feels like the damage is way more than I remembered. And I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's just because there's more AD in the game than used to be. Like, already I have 330 AD on this build. Which is crazy, by the way. Like, you'd think I'm going full AD. Oh, damn. I wanted to auto Titanic, but I Titanic'd before my... I'm just gonna go for this now. Let's go for that there. Yeah, in this combo sequence, I wanted to auto Titanic for 50 Fury W, but I put my Titanic on my W, so I didn't get the Fury I needed to one-shot. There's your Baron wave in here. I'm not trying to overexert my stuff here. Well, that was well played, Lee. Really sexy. Very sexy Lee play. Go mid now. Bot's closest one. Gonna edge the wave into here now. Vlad has no ult. I don't think we need to be worried. Just take inhib and go dragon, in my opinion. Wait, Titanic works on towers. Wait, what? I didn't know that. So, apparently now, Titanic works on towers. I'm not sure since when, but that was pretty big there. I don't know if that's working as intended, but that's actually really huge, if so. Try that top lane now. He should leave. This is where, like, the game gets stalled out an extra, like, 5 to 10 minutes because of play like that. Giving gold to the enemy if he dies. Luckily, he hasn't really got a big bounty, but he doesn't need to be there. So, to round off this build, we're going to get a Jack Show here. Jack Show is like the Gargoyle Storm play of last season, where the resistances and everything that you're getting really benefit you because you're getting 50 armor, 50 magic resist. You also gain 30% increased armor magic resist too, which is very nice as well. And you get 300 health too. So overall, it really rounds off your build super nicely. Very, very nicely. And as soon as I ult as well, I'm hitting up to 5k worth of health. So it's really, really good for me. Keep cancelling my auto. Feels really weird. Not sure what my team's doing right now. Are they really full committing on a fight? We should just be going top lane. My team doesn't need to be here. Ah! No, I did it again. One day, I'm gonna have, like, a viewer just make a whole montage of me missing cannons. And it's gonna be, like, 10 minutes long of literally every cannon miss. I swear to God that's gonna be a thing one day. Also, I don't know why my team's not here. Come top, hello. We have all towers. Come top. Okay, I have to tell my team this. Like, my team is just here right now. Like, they need to be here. This makes zero sense what they're doing. And this is very common, by the way. Okay. What does this do for you, though? Okay. It was just really strange. Like, they're not gonna kill me. I'm so strong right now. Like, Bruiser, this build, by the way, even like with Stridebreaker, feels really amazing. The only difference in is the ordering, obviously. Like, you'd go Stride against, like, teams that, you know, are very mobile, and you want to, like, disrupt them. Otherwise, in a game where you can actually reach people, or you're taking ghosts, you can just go these, I suppose. Okay, kill him there. Clean full combo. The only problem I have there is, like, I use Titanic on my W. I'm actually not a big fan at all of doing that, because you're losing extra damage, like DPS. Oh yeah, so Titanic is working on towers. I need to eat like this from Bard. Yeah, it works on structures. That's pretty cool. To end off the game, get 5k, 5.1k health, by the way, and I'm not even full build. Damn, that felt good. That was actually a pretty good game for this build. It felt very, very nice. I have to say that right now. Like, my damage was good, my health was good, like, my stats. Like, honestly, I think this build is very, very nice, though. And I think you guys should give it a try, because, again, I know a lot of people out there are like, oh, I don't know what build to go, Renekton's weak, Bruiser sucks, it's the end of Bruiser. But have you tried this build? Have you tried going Cleaver Titanic? Have you tried going Sterix, like Stridebreaker? Are you actually trying these items? Are you going the right runes? Are you playing properly too? Like, yes, if you fall behind as Renekton, you're always going to feel useless, but that's never been any different from any other season, you know? I think it's just that a lot of people are getting a wake-up call now that these mythic items are gone, because they were carrying Renekton's success for a lot of people that didn't really know much about the champions, like, long-term, you know? Like, when I've played Renekton since Season 3, right? So being that it's been that long, I know what it feels like when Renekton's meant to be weak, or like, people say this. Like, to me, it feels normal and fine. But to others, people struggle and all that. Like, the only thing I will concede on about my point about Renekton, I'll say it's the fact that, like, the map changes are very bad for him. Like, they're very bad. Like, you lose a lot of flanking opportunities. You lose, like, a lot of ways, like, to kind of reach people because how open the map is. So it becomes very difficult for Renekton to have that success as well, being a frontline. However, again, I think if you choose your fights carefully and you kind of strategize for the game, going the right items, the setups, all this is going to help you have a higher win rate, and you're going to be able to adapt and then be able to win a lot more games, right? So all I say is just try to play, you know, anything that you can, right? Like, try not to just play one build or play items that other people are doing, like Sundered Sky Soldier, because these items don't really work to the fullest of Renekton's potential, and either way, I don't think they were ever that great either for him. So, all in all, that's just kind of like my little viewpoint about it. And I think you guys should maybe, you know, try a bit more things. That's why on this channel I'm trying to play a lot of different other builds too, because I want people to be more exposed to what Renekton's capable of. And not just for going like one build and like one boring style, right? Because at the end of the day, you're only going to be the best if you can play everything, you know? And that's what I'm trying to preach to you guys. More tools in your toolkit simply means you have more ways to fix something. More ways to win. With all that said though, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this commentary was a lot better than the last one as well. In terms of like commentary skills, I think it was. If you guys want a certain matchup, or if you guys want like anything in particular that you want to be discussed on this channel, make sure to leave in the comment section below. It really helps too if you give a comment on this video for the algorithm. It's a really big help to me if you can do that. Next as well, like if you can sub, it'll be really amazing. I would love to hit 7,000 subs like at the start of the year. That'd be absolutely amazing to me, and I'd be really happy if we could hit that. But with all that said though, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, and have a good one.